Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Alongside, let me get it over here. Alongside Fair, no, other way Fair, other way Fair, other way Fair.
My bad, my
There
bad,
you
my
go. And Fusion,
bad.
like
Ah,
that. For all you Dragon Ball Z fans out there, alongside Fair, I am Chris. Shout out to our wonderful executive producer Smitty, James. Hopefully, will be here. He got stuck at work. Got to make that money, man. That money, man. That money, man. Uh, it is another episode of Wrestling with the Bros. I forgot what number it is. It's probably 726. Hell, I don't know.
Definitely not.
Mm.
I
Okay,
do
almost
think we're
close.
past. Do think we might be past 100 though.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we past 100 for real?
I think so. I'm gonna go count it and then we'll celebrate it next week.
Yeah, yeah.
How about that?
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Uh, but yeah, nevertheless, thank you so much for tuning in. Follow us. Okay, so that tag that's under Fair's name right there, WWTB 2024, that's our
Those are
actual
on this
Twitter.
side.
There you go, right there. There you go. That's our Twitter/X handle, uh, Wrestle with the Bros 2024. And also follow us, and hit that like, subscribe button on our YouTube channel, Wrestle with the Bros. So that way, when we go live like we are now, you will be notified and you can join the show. Fair. How
Yeah,
you feeling,
man. We
man?
see you watching. Can you click the thing, please? Click the
It's
thing.
it's $3.99. Really, it is.
Click the. We
It's
ain't charging you yet.
yes, yes, yes. It is $3.99. And you know what? I think I said what's up to Smitty. He's behind the scenes doing some stuff. So shout out to Smitty. Fair, you and I were having a debate, a healthy debate about the song Allure by the one and only Sean Carter, S. Dot Carter, aka Iceberg Slim, aka Jiggaman, aka Hove,
Iceberg
aka
Slim is crazy.
yeah, Iceberg, yeah, and aka Young, aka Jay Z. I said that Allure, one of my favorite songs, track 12 off of the Black Album, is one of his best songs. I said it's top five. You said it was top 10. I'm
Yeah, it's a strong seven.
strong seven.
It's a
Okay.
strong seven.
Sound like space now. All right, go ahead. Okay. Okay, okay,
You
go
know,
ahead.
it's a six and a possible. It's not it's a great song. Don't get me wrong. It's
Mhm.
just the anthology of Jay Z has so many fucking great songs that I can sit here and be picky and say that's maybe seven.
Man, well, here's why. As we all know by now, if you didn't, you've been living under a rock for like the last 2 weeks. But Jay Z did a concert at Yankee
Hmm.
Stadium, and Allure was playing. I think either night two or night three. I can't remember. I think it was night two,
Night
but
two.
it was night two. Okay,
Hmm.
literally everybody in that. Now it was. I don't think it got any airplay, meaning it was not played on the radio or anything like that. And people were literally singing that song like it was a mainstream hit.
Well, in New
Okay,
York, it was though. So
yeah,
you gotta picture the background of where he's at though. He's in the Bronx. Every like Hot 97 and Power 105, they would absolutely play Allure. They played Allure. That was like
I
a hit.
love
That
that.
was a radio hit in New York for sure.
I love that song. And for those who don't know the backstory, if you remember that Fade to Black documentary that came out like in '03, '04, somewhere in
Mm.
there, Pharrell said he was inspired by I think the ending of Carlito's Way. And that's where the inspiration of that song came from. Because he had a hard time trying to get. Matter of fact, I think I might tomorrow. I know I won't tonight, but I think tomorrow I might go back and find the Fade to Black documentary and just watch it. Because that is one of my favorite. I really enjoyed that documentary. But he said he was inspired by Carlito's Way. And man, the way it starts off with the piano and stuff, and he goes, I don't know it's
And the
so high.
gunshots,
Yo,
yeah,
yeah.
bro, this shit is fire. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying top five. I mean, I need to hear your top five then.
Okay, okay. All right. Top five. Where I'm from, and this isn't in any particular order. Where I'm from,
Mm.
uh, Oh shit. Can I live? Um,
I mean, I think that has to be everybody's one, isn't it?
which one?
Can I live?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean
It has to be
that yeah.
everybody's one
If it's not, it's got to be in your top five. Allure.
for sure.
Um.
See, you cheating. You're not putting a number on it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
You're
All
not
right. All
putting a
right.
number on it. You can't give a top five, put a number. You said Allure. That's the third song you said. Is that four or five? Like what? Come on, bro.
Okay. All right. All right. Allure is three. Allure is three. All
You
right.
putting Allure's top three. Interesting, sir. Good.
Okay. 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 All right. Then I would go with oh, what's the song he has with Kanye off of Watch the
Smith, you got
Throne?
to come on here for this. You got to come on here for this,
Hold on
bro.
a second.
Because you from Jersey, dog. You got to come on here for this.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Because oh, oh, no, no, no.
This guy got to
Wait.
look at a
Hold on.
fucking playlist. It's your top five.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I gotta make sure I get everything straight here. Okay. Can I
This guy.
live where I'm from? I do like
Putting
volume
Marcy in
two.
your top five is crazy. I don't.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Wait,
Marcy.
hold on. Wait, hold on. Where I'm from, he wasn't rapping on that one? He wasn't doing
I
no
ain't.
rapping?
That's not what we're saying. Top five though of all time in his song.
Hey, that man was spitting on that one. I'm sorry. I'm
All right,
sorry.
go ahead,
That
man.
man
Go
was
ahead.
spitting.
So where's where I'm from? What number?
Where I'm from, I'll put that number two.
Top three. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, no. I put Allure at number five. I
Now you
would
want.
say I'll put that number five, okay? I would say, okay, do we count collab albums? Meaning the
You
Watch the
count
Throne
whatever you
album?
want. Count whatever you want.
Okay. Um, man, I really love American Gangster. I would go because he got some. Oh, what the song with Freeway? Excuse me. Even though what we do is well, you know what? That might be one of the Hole's top five verses ever.
He
Because he,
wasn't. He was on that song.
yeah, it was him. It was Freeway, Beanie Siegel, and
Oh
him.
yeah, yeah. Him. Yeah. Whole never psyching man. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Top five Jay Z song. Shit. Uh,
I'm just gonna tell you that your list is fraudulent for putting a feature on your top five.
oh my gosh. All right, all right.
It's
You know what,
fraudulent,
ladies
bro.
and gentlemen? Okay, you
Fraudulent.
know what? All right, fair.
Fraudulent.
I'm not doing
You
this
put a
anymore.
feature. You put a feature on the top five. What?
Wait a minute. Okay, all right. Cancel the feature out. Cancel the feature. Okay,
Oh
cancel the
shit.
feature.
Would you
Can,
put
can,
a how you put a top five song as a feature? What? You said a
the man,
verse?
hold on. The man got off though, didn't
It's not his song.
he? He killed it.
It's a bro. Move on to the wrestling. Why I
Oh my
kick you in your
gosh.
damn shin? Let me step on your damn pinky toe. Get out my goddamn face.
um,
Disrespecting this man like that. Oh my god, you this is worse than you me finding out you're a two teamer. This is
oh my
worse.
gosh.
This is
Oh my
worse.
gosh.
This is worse. Put on Freeway verse from Freeway song. That just
Let me get it, man. Hold up another slack, man. Come on, man. I got off on that.
Oh my god. Oh wait till I tell Dix that shit.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. So wait a minute. So wait a minute. So you aren't going to put anything. So you wouldn't put anything from Watch the Throne or like any song under
No,
that or top five? What? Are you
no,
serious?
no. You can't put a feature on the top five artists best
Wait a
lit
minute. Wait a minute.
songs,
Hold
bro.
on. Oh my. Okay. You know what? Okay. Can I live
No
where I'm
feature.
from?
I
Wait.
would
Hold on.
never put a
Hold on.
feat. If I say top five Biggie songs, you gonna give me a feature? What?
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where I'm from, Can I Live? I would say Meet the Parents. That's a very underrated song. That's on Blueprint 2. That's on Blueprint 2. Disc 2 as well. Allure, and I would say, oh man, this is tough.
Look into his discography is crazy. So I'm sure.
I don't care what's crazy. I don't care.
You said oh damn, I'm finna die.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right, yeah, I'm done. All right, yeah. So yeah, that's a list. It's a list. It's a
Oh
list.
my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, your top
hmm
five Jay-Z songs, or the too soon to put you on the spot.
Dead Presidents will probably be
Hold
three.
on, hold on. Which one? One or two? Because there's two versions of that song.
I'm partial to one.
Okay. Okay.
I know a lot of people like two more. Two got played on the radio more, I guess, but
Hmm.
partial to one. But in my opinion, you can put both. It's the same song. It's just a different side of the song. So
Okay.
Dead
Right. Right.
Presidents.
Right.
Um, Can I Live is my all time favorite song. It's just a like I listen to that song when I'm upset. I listen to that song when I'm happy. I listen to that song when I'm trying to be introspective. Bro, that song is fire. That's like,
Shout, hey, hold
yeah,
on.
it's the song is fire.
R.I.P. to Irv Gotti, man, because he produced that. He produced that song. R.I.P. to
For
Irv,
sure.
man. Because
For sure.
yeah, Irv gave him some heat on. He gave him some heat on
For
that
sure.
song, man.
For sure. Um, a lot of my shit is coming off a reasonable doubt. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
It's just that's a really album that connects with me. So I'm really trying to get away from it when I think about it. So I don't know. I got to put Takeover on there. I mean,
Okay.
that's the top. I feel like that's like a top 5, 10 this song. So I put that on there. Um, I'll put that four. My favorite. I don't know. Like when I've been a Jay Z fan my whole life, so I kind of elevated kind of when he took his shit to the next level.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna say, damn, I forgot the name of the song. Is it? Ah, damn, it's the song that he was flipping about addiction. I can't think of the fucking
Oh,
words.
I know.
I
Is I
know. There
know?
you go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a
I know is
I know.
four for
I know.
me.
I know. I know that you like
Um,
know, but you yeah, the great song.
yeah,
Off of to me, a very good album, American Gangster. That's a very good album.
it is a very good album, very good album. But I like that's kind of when I started to grow up in my senses. Anyway, obviously
Mhm.
he's like 10 years older than me. But yeah. Did I just name five? I feel like
I
I was
think you.
about to name like six just now. So yeah. So can I live? I'm just gonna read them off. Can I live? I know. Take over. Um, damn. What was the other two I said?
Oh, Can I Live? You said um damn, what
Man, I'm
was the
having
other
a
one?
brain fart. I'm having a brain
Yeah.
fart. I know I said five, but yeah, whatever. I'll just go with those top three, and that's it. Fuck it. That top three is better than your whole top five. That's all I know. Get to the rest of
All right. Okay. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, fair is tweaking right now. All right. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk music with this guy right here. But
them.
hey, uh,
You put a
like they said,
feature on the top five, bro. You're never talking music with me again, ever, ever, ever.
okay, fine.
You can't.
Okay,
You can't
fine.
talk ever.
Hold on. Okay, fine. That's in that's in Jay Z's top five features of all time. All right.
Okay. Yeah. You that. Go ahead.
Um.
Saturday Night Main Event.
So, um. Saturday Night Main Event. Okay, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk wrestling. Okay, we just had to get that out of the out in the clear. But a lot happened over the weekend. You had Saturday night's main event, of course, SmackDown, Fanatics Fest. You had Monday Night Raw. The picture for SummerSlam is getting a little bit clearer. Who's in, who's out. So much going on for tonight's podcast. But nevertheless, we're going to give it to you as best as we possibly can. Here we are. And let's kick things off with Saturday night's main event, where Fair only feels that the only time we should go live outside of PLEs is for the Garden. And yeah, well, who cares? People got things to do. Matter of fact, I think James was at the Garden too. I think James was at the Garden. Um, let's start. Hold on. Let's start with Saturday night's main event and that freaking Glaze Fest that Roman Reigns had for freaking Jalen Brunson and the New York freaking Knicks. Okay, that shit lasted damn near 20 minutes. That Glaze Fest of where he was bigging up the Knicks for winning the championship after 53 freaking years. Okay, nobody gives a freak about the freaking New York Knicks winning a freaking champ. Look, they won a championship. They're in New York City. They're the Knicks. First time they won a championship since freaking Watergate. The Watergate scandal happened. Nobody cares. Move on. What happened? No, we gotta have a darn near 20-minute freaking jerk off fest for the freaking New York Knicks. Why? Because they're in the freaking Garden. I freaking fast forward past that part. I was waiting for Seth Rollins to come out because I watched the replay of it because I was out with some friends and my wife that night, so I didn't see it live. But when I watched the replay, I literally skipped right to the part where Seth Rollins came out and Tyrese Halliburton came out. Okay, I didn't want to sit there and listen to a Glaze Fest done by Roman Reigns over Jalen Brunson, whatever. I was like, please, no, I did not want to hear it. I did not. No, I didn't. This guy didn't want it. Didn't want to hear it. I'm sure you fair had your pom poms out and was cheering. Go Roman, go Roman, go. No, I did not want to hear it. I did not need it. I fast forward right past that part, went straight to the end. And you know what? I was satisfied. They did what they had to do to get people more hyped for SummerSlam that's coming up in less than 2 weeks. Yeah, let's start there with that Glaze Fest that was going. It was so much glazing going on there. I thought they had a whole bunch of glazed donuts out there. That's how much glazing was going on. But go ahead, Fair. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Performative 101.
Yep.
Saturday Night Main Event was a fine show. Um, I think Bailey and Lyra had a really great match. I felt like that was the match of the night, in my opinion.
Yes, I
Um,
agree.
the Glaze Fest. Let me ask you a question. Where did the Knicks win their championship?
Well, technically, they won it in San Antonio. If you want to be techno, as Larry Holmes would say, if you want to be techno about it, they won it
Mm.
in San Antonio.
So the majority of the fans that were in Madison Square Garden hasn't seen in person in the Garden anyway.
I don't care.
That's great. That's great. You don't care, but also other people can voice their opinion about it. So I'm going to voice mine now. So they haven't seen Jalen Brunson hold that championship or be praised in any way in the Garden, and luck have it that WWE, who's a big partner with MSG, was having a show. I don't blame Madison Square Garden for asking WWE for a favor. So I don't know. I'm not sitting here yelling at my fucking screen right now, giving
Not
a
yet.
damn about them
Not
celebrating.
yet.
No, I don't give a damn about them celebrating a championship. I don't understand what you do. I thought it was gonna be longer. I thought it was gonna be at least they was gonna show another video package. I was expecting the shit to be long. That's the shit that they do, bro. Like I don't understand. What are you guys? What have you been watching for 43 years? This is what the fuck they do.
Look here, man. I have no love for the Knicks. I've never had any love
Yeah,
for the
that's what.
Knicks. I
That's
don't want to
why
see
you
this shit.
ignore it because it's
I don't
just
want to
you're
see this shit.
mad because
I
the
don't want to
Knicks
see it.
won. That's
I don't want to
all.
see it.
And half the people that bitching online about it is mad because the fucking Knicks got a fucking a throat fest. So what? I don't care. I don't care.
Fuck 'em.
I'm a Laker fan. You're a Laker fan. What do you care about the Knicks?
I have never liked the Knicks. Never.
What do we care about the Knicks?
Never, 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 never.
You just invite unwarranted hate. You just invite unwarranted hate. You gonna go in that space, and now they gonna see this shit. Cause I'm about to clip this shit and send it to everybody who go in them spaces, and I'm gonna show them that you was talking bad about the Knicks. You couldn't give them 20 minutes on a WWE product to get
Hell
a
no.
goddamn custom
Hell
belt
no.
and hold the damn
Hell no.
championship in the goddamn garden.
Hell
Go,
no.
you're
Never.
a jerk. You're a jerk. You and everybody else who thinks like you're a jerk.
Yeah, whatever.
All
So
right.
what? I'm the
Now,
biggest
the
Jake
Cody Rhodes
walking
and
around here,
Sami
okay?
Zayn tag match was very fucking good. You jerk.
Oh man. Okay, I will say this: Lana and Bailey had the match of the night, and I'll ask you this: do you think that this potentially could be the end of Bailey's run in WWE? I know there's rumors flying around about that. Or do you think that this is setting up something for SummerSlam?
No, I can understand like with the rumors of her contract being expired at the end of the year. I can understand people trying to push the dot together. Mercedes posted a picture of them two main eventing some pay per view. Um, I can understand if she stays. I can understand if she leaves. I don't think it's a bad thing if she leaves. Like, I mean, she's like I know we like to place people as underdogs and shit like that, but she has done everything in WWE, bro. Like she's done everything. Like she has not been mistreated. She has not been overlooked. She has had good runs in that company for many years. That's why she's the vet, and that's why people look up to her the way she does. Her, Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha are Mercedes now. They all paved the way for a lot of shit that's going on right now. So it's not like she had a bad career. Like I
Hmm.
don't understand that side of it. Like why are we sitting here acting like she was like just this overlooked, never treated, like what is that stupid shit? Like I don't that's just stupid
No,
to me. She
I
has an
don't.
awesome like resume in WWE.
Yeah, I don't think she was ever mistreated or anything like that. I, 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 I mean, I think we can both agree there was a point where she wasn't booked correctly. I think we can agree on that.
In the beginning of her run after she got through the Sasha shit as the Hugger Bailey, but once she turned heel, the shit took off.
Oh yeah, no, 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 no. That took off. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that version of Bailey. I'm saying to a certain degree when she went face and was going against Damage Control, maybe to a certain degree she wasn't booked correctly. But I thought it was solid. But I mean, it wasn't heel Bailey
People
like it
got
was.
hurt. Then Dakota got hurt, and then she got fired. I think. I don't like.
Yeah,
Then the EO thing didn't pop like it was supposed to. Like I don't know. Like sometimes shit don't work.
hmm
That's
yeah,
you
that's
know.
true.
Marvel the last 7 years has been average as shit. In the first 10 years, they were the greatest thing on earth. Remember that? Like it happens, bro. Like it's nothing to get heated about. Now you can have vigorous discussions and debates on where they can go, where they shouldn't go, and all of that. But the emotion on it is crazy, bro. Like she has not had a bad career. Yeah,
No,
nobody should be out here campaigning, pom pomming to go get a better way in AEW. Like she's great.
and to that point, do you think he should go to AEW?
Sure,
Okay.
sure. Like either way, if she stays and she thinks maybe she can coax Mercedes to come back, or if she goes and maybe they get a women's main event, at a big AEW pay per view. Great, it's good for the business. It don't like all of this, angry shit. Why does it have to be that? She's done everything under the sun in
hmm
WWE. If she wants to step away and Tony wants to pay her and go over there with a couple of good big matches, like Okay, you know, good for her. That's great for her. I don't know why you're emotional about it. Per person that yells at my TV screen, stop.
No, if in the words of one of my favorite songs off of the No Way Out album by Puff and the Family, is this the end? We
This,
don't know. We don't know.
this
We'll
guy
just have to
brought
wait
up
and
a
see.
Puff Daddy song.
I, hey, look. I know what Puff did and everything. We aren't going to dispute that, but we're not also going to ignore the fact that musically that man has some hits. All right, the man has some hits. Okay, hold on. Am I lying, Fair? Am I lying? Am I lying?
I don't recall.
Oh. Now all of a sudden, your ass got amnesia and whatnot. Okay, all right, Fair. All right, okay,
I don't
all right,
recall.
all
I don't
right.
recall.
Um, I did enjoy the Danhausen um segment, the match for him and JD McDonough. You had Carl Anthony Towns come out. Now I understand they're in the Garden, so the Knicks lore and different things like that, how he uncursed the Knicks and so forth. I totally get that or what have you. Actually, I was in one of the group chats I'm in. Someone asked this. Well, no, actually, it was brought up by one of your favorite reporters, probably your all-time favorite reporter, Dave Meltzer. He brought up the fact that Danhausen. He brought up the fact that Danhausen could be overexposed and his pretty much his flame could be burned out real quickly. So, Fair, do you think Danhausen is being overexposed? Do you think WWE is using him a little bit too much? What are your thoughts about Dave Meltzer's comments about that?
Overexposing him will be giving him the WWE title. Overexposing him will be giving him the Intercontinental any title other than maybe the tag titles the way they fucking book him. But if he's not winning titles, I don't give a shit what he does. He's a time filler. He's a comedy act. How is if the shit as long as the shit hits and the shit been hitting. Like it's nothing nobody's burnt out from it. Nobody's I don't know what tired. I haven't gotten tired of it.
I will.
And I was even one of the dudes. I was watching that match and I was like, because I was just saying, you did the mini housings already. Like, can we do something else? And then they brought out Cat, and I was fine with it.
Mhm.
Cat out here
He was.
slam dunking dudes,
Hey, Cat's choke slams were actually legit. His choke slams were
bro.
good.
JD tried to land on his fucking neck again. Stop doing that, JD. Stop doing. I love you for it, but stop doing that, please. You scared the shit out of me, dog. He scared the shit out of me, dog. He scared the shit out of me, bro. I didn't understand it. He bounced off the fucking mat, bro. How did he
Yeah.
do that?
No, I think Danhausen. I agree with you. He's a time filler. I enjoy his. I'm not gonna lie. When he first came to WWE and he made his debut at Elimination Chamber in Chicago, and he didn't get the pop that he didn't get the pop that everyone thought he should have
Yeah,
gotten.
I don't think that was his
Yeah,
fault though. That
no,
was because we was thinking Chris Jericho was gonna be in that shit. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right,
And then Danhausen came out like, who the fuck is this?
right.
Like,
And if you didn't pay attention to AEW, you're like, who is this guy? So
right.
to his credit and to the WWE, they have really found something with him doing the curses to for like different people, different sports franchises. I mean, the man has been on ESPN First Take recently. Matter of fact, I think
He
ESPN
was
just
on the
hired
whole
him.
playoff run.
Yeah,
He
matter
was
of fact,
on. That's another thing. Like, bro, WWE was associated with the Knicks championship, bro. Literally.
yeah,
This dude, whether you believe it or not, obviously nobody believes that he uncursed the Knicks. But it was a funny thing, and they rallied. The players say they rallied behind it. The
yeah,
players said that they are fans of Roman Reigns, and they had a handshake with him in pregame with him to acknowledge the throw the ones up and shit. That's what I'm like. I thought it was going to be more.
hmm I will
You know
say
what I'm saying?
this.
Where was Josh Hart
Hey,
jumping off a
hey,
rope or something? Like, you know
Danhausen,
what I'm
if you
saying?
Danhausen, if you listen to this, please uncurse the Cowboys. Please, just uncurse us.
Yeah,
Uh,
please,
please, please
please,
do. Um, no, and
and
look,
curse the Eagles.
yeah, curse them, green bastards. Look here, I'm just saying that Danhausen has found a niche and he's found a groove with this, and I'm really happy for him. I think he's like number two in merch sales among wrestlers with WWE. I could be wrong, but I think it's like number two
I don't pay attention to
with
stuff.
merch sales. But my point is, he is very popular with the fans right now. And you know what? With all these layoffs, he might get picked up to do some commentary and be on first take with everything that's going on at ESPN right now with them laying off damn near
Yeah,
everybody.
they again. I'm not. It's the same thing I say with WWE. I'm not one to sit here and go hollering about layoffs. You know,
Right,
I went to school for business. I understand overhead and how to pay for all that, blah blah blah. Like, I'm not going to sit here. I can't do it. My logical brain won't let me do it because I know why they're doing it. So,
right.
But
I mean, it comes
what's
down to
wild
money
about
and
it though? No, what's wild about it though is a dude does a segment on your fucking show, and then on commercial break, you fucking tell him he's released. That's wild.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
wild. You don't do that. That is crazy. Like,
yeah,
you gotta tell him not to be on that show today. You gotta tell him, hey, bro,
yeah,
you made me come to work. I took a shower and got all dressed up to be on this goddamn Zoom call, and you fucking fired me on a
yeah.
break.
That's some nasty work right there. That's some nasty work by ESPN.
Oh my god! I'd have,
Hold on,
I'd have been the
wait,
first things to
hey,
the
fair.
Connecticut, bro.
Oh,
The
oh, oh,
first
oh,
thing to Connecticut, bro.
hold on, fair. Look, I didn't call my barber. Probably, probably got him out the bed at 2 in the morning. Make sure he's over there by at least 7 or 8 o'clock to line me
You
up
know what I
and give me
mean?
a quick fade or whatever the case may be.
Got
And
a
you mean to tell
fresh
me,
cut.
nigga, I'm
I eyed my
falling
shirt.
while I'm
I ate
at
a
work?
hearty breakfast. God
Oh,
damn it. I could have been asleep. Oh
oh,
man,
yeah.
that's a hard one. But whatever.
No,
You
Saturday night's main event wasn't. It was a solid house show. It wasn't nothing spectacular, nothing over the top. It was solid. It was solid.
Yeah. Again, another thing. If we keep everybody says it, so we're not the only one who says it. If it's a glorified house show, why the fuck do you care if they sat there and I know you're trolling about it, but there's a good swath of people online that tried to kill them for celebrating the championship with an NBA team. You mean the team that they were connected to, the whole play? Oh, whatever. Let's go to Raw. I can't.
Uh,
I don't get the
um,
crybaby shit. This
hold
shit is
on.
so.
Before we go to Raw, what are your thoughts about SmackDown? And now it looks like Rhea Ripley's going to be out for some time with a pretty significant injury. What are your thoughts about the women? Um, or the title being vacated. So now they're having, I guess you could say, a tournament or whatever it is to determine who's going to be the interim WWE Women's Champion.
Right. So with that, it's not vacated. She is still WWE Women's Champion. They're
Mhm.
signing sort of like what UFC or boxing would be, oh, he can't defend or she can't defend in this certain amount of time. We're gonna let her keep the belt. We're gonna put another belt on somebody else on a qualifier match, and then the winner of that match will then face her when she's ready. That is what the how they're setting it up. Is It's just like a UFC fight or box, a real fight. You got an interim, but you're not going to take the title off of her because that's still a fight that you want to kind of build towards, and you can build it as champion versus champion. So that's what they're going to do for that one. But I don't know if I got to see this week. Obviously, I don't know if I like both Charlotte and Jade being in there together because I feel like I don't know. Like I didn't want them in that match. Like they could have still did their singles match and put two other people in there easily. So that's where I feel like they missed the boat on that. But with that being said, Tiffany and Jade, I feel like Charlotte's going to be in there. Um, Alexa's out hurt, but who else would Lash maybe, and who else on SmackDown would be in there?
Well,
Damn,
Jay Cargill,
damn,
obviously.
damn, damn, damn. No, what's the name? The chick from Fatal Influence.
Oh,
Or you can put Paige in there.
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like,
that's true.
yeah, like you can put a lot of people in there, but I feel like the only thing about that is I feel like that's just the winner is gonna just be fed to fucking Rhea anyway. So I just don't get it. Like you should have just vacated the belt,
Hmm.
you know.
Hmm.
But
And, and,
it's
and
whatever.
oh, and real quick, back to Saturday night's main event. Uh, Nick Aldis is going to be wrestling Gunther at SummerSlam because he interfered in Gunther's tag match and cost him a chance to win the match, and along with Sami Zayn against Cody and CM Punk. So that match is set up for SummerSlam.
Which is which was I mean,
Obvious.
yeah, I couldn't even think of no other word to just be simple about it. It was right in your face. Nick Aldis before he Gunther beat him up made a stipulation that if Gunther and Sammy wins, the match becomes a four-way. Then he gets beat up by Gunther. What else was supposed to happen?
Don't be surprised if that's match two of night one.
Match two.
Hmm.
I got to see the card. I don't know where because again, as long as Jay Uso is on a card, it's no reason not to have him as match one to get the crowd out.
No. I agree with you. I just feel like that's going to be the because night. I've always said this match two is a weird spot to be in because you're either going to bring the crowd up or you're going to take them down. It's just a weird spot. I feel like that's going to be. I don't know why. I just feel like it's going to be match two of night one, and I think
I just
people at US Bank Stadium are not saying they won't watch it, but I think some people are like, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom on this one.
Yeah, but that's you just setting them up to fail. Like, nah, you can't do that to them. Especially you gotta have that like let people boo Gunther at least. Like, nah, man. 'Cause my fear with that is they're gonna put Jay Uso in them bloodline and everything, night one and the yeah and all of that shit. Then they're gonna be gassed out for like two matches, and you're gonna put that fucking match number two. Nobody gonna give a shit about it. Ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to that match if they sat here yeeting
Okay,
again the fucking match before.
okay, okay. So match three.
I don't. I would say whatever. Put it on whatever night is opposite match two of Jay Uso in LA Night.
Hmm.
That's what I would say. I would
So
say
so then night.
whatever it's out of the yeet and just a normal entrance. Then put it on that night for the second card for the second match on the card.
I think Jay Uso LA Knight are going to be night two. I think they're going to be night two
Yeah,
because I
yeah, it
think
could
I
be.
think I because if they're night two, then I think there's going to be some interference or somehow, some way, both of those guys are going to make their presence felt for the Roman and the Roman and Seth match.
Cool.
Jay Uso and LA Knight.
No, the only person I think we can get to Raw now with that. The only person I think that would probably show himself there would be Solo because it's. I mean, they they did it on Monday. So, and again, I truly don't think there will be no interference on Roman's part in any of his matches.
I
I
you
don't
know
think they're going that
I
way no
hope
more.
I hope well I I hope they don't, but I don't know. I just got a weird feeling somehow. So maybe both of them come down to the ring. They don't interfere with each other, but maybe LA Knight and Jay Uso continue their feud outside the ring somehow, some way.
No, there's better ways to continue a feud between them that would keep it on them and not have them have to be a part of Roman's feuds or highlights. Again, I don't like I said, I don't think it'll be any interference. That's going to be a straight one-on-one match or whatever story they got to tell, and in that struggle they're going to do. Um, I don't, I don't see. I do see LA. I'll call the match right now. I do see LA Knight pinning Jey Uso on whatever whenever that match is. I think just him taking that pin and that beatdown this week, I think they definitely have LA Knight coming off with a win over the bloodline, and that's Roman's probably next opponent. 'Cause I don't see Roman Reigns losing the title anyway. So
I don't see Roman losing either. But I did pose this question in the chat. I said, what if Seth was to beat Roman once again, and you somehow are able to carry this story over to Mania next year? I don't think it will happen, but it's just something, just a possibility, just something just to throw out there, just to think
I get
about.
what you're saying, but then I mean the only way that works is that, and then if he loses that way again, then he has to turn heel. Roman would have
Seth,
to be a heel.
oh Roman,
No,
okay, okay,
Roman would have to be a heel
right, right,
because it would justify all of his insecurities that he can't be Seth. So what do you do when you're insecure? You make your bloodline attack Seth, you know, to put his ass out. That will make you a heel. I don't know if the crowd is going to follow that though. They're
right,
going to cheer.
right, right, right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So if that just defeats the point. If they if him telling Jacob to kill an actor got cheers, what is it going to do with Seth Rollins? You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like they're going to double cheer that because of the history between them. So like it just like I don't see the ending of that being Seth because there's really if if this is what I think they're doing, and I just think they're just as far as Roman's fights goes, he's out to prove that he didn't need anybody. The only reason why he has his bloodlines formed up is strictly to just do business with them and be around them and be part of and be family. And he's, with his dudes. I think the bloodline itself, though, has its own agenda. I think Jacob, Jimmy, and Jay will start having their own agenda. You get what I'm saying? And that will be heel. But Roman, I don't. I think Roman is just above it. He doesn't need justification of a right and wrong side of it. I'm just going to do what I want my way, sort of just like back in the day, a Rock would do, or how Austin would do. I'm going to do what I want, and however it affects the rest of the roster, y'all got to deal with.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind
Right.
of how I get the vibe of his story right now.
Okay. I mean, we shall see. We shall see what happens. I do hear you though. I do think that they're going to, because SummerSlam is their second biggest PLE pay per view event, whatever you want to call it, but it's their second biggest one behind Mania. So, but I do. If they have them Rollins and Roman Reigns go straight up, I wouldn't be mad at it. It wouldn't bother me one bit. Wouldn't bother me one bit.
Yeah, man. I like straight up, like them dudes can go. And him, like I said, him and Seth, I don't point it out to me if you want fans. I don't know. I didn't maybe watch a house show in Alabama one time when they had a bad match. I don't know a time on a TV or a PLE that those two had a bad match. You can't name a time, bro. Those dudes when they get in the ring are Frazier and Ali. They get in
Yeah.
there and start having classics. That's what they do. So I just expect it to be a good classic, whatever their end goal is to what they want to kind of squash the rivalry with is what they're going to put, and we're just going to judge it to see if it's good or not. And that's what it is.
As of right now, there are 8 matches total for SummerSlam right now. As of right
Let,
now, there's 8. So it's 4-4. We
lay 'em out.
already know.
Name
You
up.
have Roman against Seth, Punk against Cody, Liv against EO. All of those for the world and WWE title. Excuse me. The ladder match for the interim women's championship. Oba
Hmm.
against Brock, Hell in a Cell. Gunther against Nick Aldis. Penta against Chad Gable. LA Knight Solo and Keys against the Bloodline. Oh, wait a minute, and I forgot. Nine. So that's nine. No, wait a minute, is that nine? Because I
Did
forgot
you say
about
Danhausen versus?
yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about Danhausen against Dominic Mysterio, and yeah, so that's nine right now. Oh no, and wait a minute, did I say Chad Gable? I did not.
Yeah,
Chad Gable
you
against
did.
Penta. Oh, I did. Okay, okay.
You
So
did.
that's 10. So we got 10.
What you think?
So
Two
five.
more? Two more each night?
Yep, I think two more each night. You get 6 and 6.
Did you say the ladder match for the women's title?
But that's Stratton against Jay Cargill.
No, they it's a ladder match. Don't.
Uh,
They don't got that on there.
I don't. Oh yeah. No, that's Stratton and Cargill against three female opponents to be determined
Right.
for
All
the
right. So
women's.
yeah,
Yeah,
I got to be two more matches.
I agree. The tag matches should be on there.
So 12 match card, six each.
Yep.
Eh, eh. They
Well,
better give them time too. It better not be 1,700 fucking commercials.
I
Six
think.
matches and giving them 3 minutes is gonna be crazy to
I think Brock and Oba are main event in night one, and Roman and Seth are main event in night two.
um, I mean, I know somebody said the rumor said that somebody leaked it that Seth and Roman were gonna be night two. I'd put over, bro. I'll put over Brock night two.
Mm.
Why not? I'd do it. Would you?
Nah, I think nah. If Seth and Roman weren't main evented for the belt, I probably would. But I think people, not saying people aren't interested in Oba and Brock, but I think this possibly, even though we've seen like I treat WWE or I view WWE like comic books. Somebody dies, but somehow, some way they come back. And I know Seth
Yeah,
said this could be the last time that they could wrestle for the belt. It could be the last time for a long time that they wrestle for the belt, but I think people will be interested in Seth and Roman just a little bit more than Oba and Brock.
could be. Yeah, I'm just.
Right.
I don't know. Oba and Rock, yo, Oba's promos, Oba's anytime Oba's on the screen right now, it's moving, clip viewage, bro. It's just bro, and again, JD, what was it? What was that? Did you see that backdrop he took, bro? He was just like a boomerang shape. I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
like what is he doing? He
Mm-hmm.
stay trying to kill himself, bro. He's that bro. Stop, man. But nah, like I just said I'd put it there. It'll make sense. Hometown, big enough star.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
You know,
got you. Last
that's
match.
that's what I would do.
Last match.
Okay, I'm gonna because I feel like we'd be fraudulent not to talk about it. I'm gonna poo poo it, but I'll let you get off first. Pause. Um, what do you think about the women not getting matches and individual segments? Zero.
I
They
was,
didn't get
you know
much
what?
time.
I didn't realize it until I saw the tweet after the show was over that they didn't get it, that they didn't get any appearances or screen. Well, no, well, take it back. Liv and EO got some screen time, but that was during Dominic and no, actually, no, wait a minute. Yeah, that was wrong.
Liv
Yeah,
and
Dominic.
Io were the only two women on the live show that got
Yeah,
screen time. Now, there
and
was a match
Lyra and
that was
Rachel got
announced.
got
Yeah, it was
yeah,
it was off screen. Off
yeah.
screen, but if you were watching live, it was on the TV through a
hmm
VPN. But
I
it
was I
wasn't
was
on the
shocked.
live show.
I was shocked about that because SummerSlam is less than 2 weeks away, and you don't have the women's heavyweight championship at all. mentioned on the show.
Well, no, that was mentioned because Liv and
Well,
EO, but there was no other on the live show. Was no other woman mentioned on the live stream. Like Liv and EO had a segment with Danhausen, so they
right,
were
right,
on
right.
TV, so they got their shit off. But they didn't have. It wasn't a
Or
match, a
yeah, with
fucking
a
a
promo,
backstage interview.
yeah, none of that stuff. That
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was surprised by that because you still need to showcase them. Don't put them in the back. Don't put them on the back burner. I think you still need to showcase them because they're important on the card just as the men are. And EO and Liv could potentially. I mean, of course, I don't know because I don't know what night they're going to be on, but they potentially could be a match of the night candidate. Potentially, we don't know. I think they need to give them a little bit more respect. They should have at least had them. Liv should have came out and cut a promo, or EO should have cut a promo or something. But you should have had something for them on that show, just to show that they're important on this card, just as the men are.
So y'all, you see, yeah, there was no, other than EO and Liv, there was no women's presence on the live show. Yeah, I get it. That's kind of stupid. I'm gonna say why there could have been more minutes on for the women in a moment, but you know what, y'all said all of that, and then you know what tweet I saw?
What's
You know how
that?
many times that's happened this year?
How many?
3 times. Hold on. So we are in the 29th week of the year, right? There's
Hmm.
52 weeks in a year, right?
Hmm.
They do of the main roster, they do 2 shows plus let's say every other week a PLE. So
Uh-huh.
that's call that 2.5 shows, um uh you know 2.5 shows a week. Let's say it like that. Okay, times that by 29, or divide that by 29 actually. And that's how much I give a fuck about this. Bro, in 29 fucking weeks, it's happened 3 times on 2 shows a week. Shit happens sometimes, man. Maybe they
But
did
but
have to rewrite the show. Maybe
maybe
something
so. Maybe
happened.
so.
We don't know that. And I don't trust the dirt sheets to go find it out because all of that shit is biased and money driven. What they're gonna report and tell us. So we don't know shit. That's the bottom line. I don't know if somebody was came out hurting, or maybe somebody had a little ding or a concussion that they didn't really want to put nobody out. Maybe they felt they needed to get heat on the people that were on the show. Certain shit has to hit the cutting room floor, people. It's just how it goes in that business. It's just how it goes. Now, if you ask me, you could have did out without that LA Knight promo, and that fucking match at the main event was way too fucking long. It had 6 commercial breaks in the fucking main event. That's
Hmm.
way too fucking long, bro. So you could have cut that. You can't tell me you didn't have the time. That's the shit you should be angry about. Because you can't tell me, you can tell me that certain shit has to be sacrificed and I'll be good with it. But you gave me an 8-minute promo with LA Knight saying absolutely fucking nothing. Yeah, he got his taglines off. He got his fucking his crowd his applause lines for the crowd off. The the man said nothing. I whatever. You want to go over what he actually said, we can do that. But he did not say anything. He didn't say anything that caught anybody's attention. Right now, tell me what he said.
Was he at the? No, he wasn't at the beginning.
He was at
Oh,
the
oh, no, no, no.
end
Yeah, 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 yeah,
saying
yeah,
dumb
yeah.
shit for like 6 minutes before the match.
Honestly, no, honestly, I missed that part because I had to go to my brother-in-law's house to get something. so I missed
And
that
you
part.
didn't even go watch the clip. So you know what that tells me? Nobody said that shit was so great that you had to go make sure you watched it for this fucking pod because you knew you had the goddamn pod. It was nothing said. It was nothing said. He went out there and rambled and got his taglines off. You could have cut that shit and gave it to fucking to Raquel and Soul to get a promo off. You could have cut
Right.
the match in half. Because I mean, that match was the boring. That shit was dog shit. That match was dog. I love Jacob. I don't know what the fuck that was. That
Mm,
match was garbage. I'm not even a match critiquer like that, but that shit was boring, bro. That shit just would not end. And I get it. They had to get off the, I tweeted it. It felt like a Jey Uso return. They got off that part of it. The heat after it is not my problem. It's the match. The
mm-hmm.
match was trash. The heat after it saved the match. You feel what I'm saying? You could have cut that in half and cut his promo in half and gave that shit to the women. To not have enough that type of presence and you give that type of time and it did nothing for nothing other than to set up the ending. Like you could have just did the ending. You could have just did that. But that's the part I'm mad about. Poor time management. There's no reason. The man said the man said, I'll tell you what he said. The man said, I was with Roman Reigns was supposed to be 5 years into his run from day one when I walked into this company. It took you 20 years to get here, brother. What are you talking about? It took you a minute to get here, brother. He was grinding on the actual roster to get his fucking stars, brother. What are you talking about? You were him. You were first of all. You're insinuating that you were Tribal Chief 2020. No, the fuck you weren't. No, the fuck you aren't. Dumb shit. When people say dumb shit in promos, that's my trigger. Like you can't just say anything and I'm going to agree with it and say, "Oh, that shit was great." It's not true, but it was great. How, bro? The point of them giving you that time was to connect the dots, and you went out there and said that you were prime Roman Reigns the moment you came in this door, bro. You were Maxine Dupree's cousins. What the fuck are you talking about? That was I was him 5 years into his career. What? Huh? First of all, it was seven. What do you? Did you main event of WrestleMania with the Undertaker and got 90 people in the AT&T Stadium? No. What about the WrestleMania in New Orleans? How many times you faced Brock Lesnar in the main event of WrestleMania, bro? You can't say dumb shit in promos to me. I can understand silly, I can understand comical, but when you out here, when you're giving the level of promo that you're supposed to give on this level, and you say some dumb shit like you were Roman Reigns when you first come in here, when it took you fucking 10, 15 years to get to the fucking spot that you're at right now, that shit don't make sense to me. That shit don't make sense to me. So that was the final nail for me for LA Knight. You and whoever can take LA Knight and kick rocks. That dude's ass forever.
Yeah, yeah. I watched the match. Like I said, I missed the promo. I should have turned it on my phone, but I was going over there for a hot second, and I was coming back, so I knew I wasn't. Oh, that's why I didn't. I did when I came home. I did catch because that match was what 20 something minutes. No, yeah, 20 minutes.
It was at least a good 20 something,
Yeah,
22 something.
I watched it,
It was like
and
six commercial breaks in there, bro. At
yeah,
least, bro.
it really got going once you saw Solo and who else came down?
And Jimmy came
Jimmy,
down first, then Solo
Jimmy.
came, and then Royce came, and then
Yeah.
returning Jey Uso came.
Once you saw that, that's when the match really got going or what have you. But yeah, the match wasn't great overall. Um,
You could have cut that. You could have gave him 10 minutes and gave him 3 minutes of that fucking promo time and gave
I
that shit to the
think
goddamn women.
I think for the women, I hear exactly what you're saying. I just think that they need to respect the women and give them their time because I'm sure that they're going to want the women to put on a banger of a match, or rather matches, when it comes to SummerSlam next weekend. So they should have given them some time, figured out something. And I hear you. We don't know what happened. We don't know if, because things like that do happen where they cut it, um where they cut out certain things, or have to rewrite the show for whatever reason. But I mean, it was something that people noticed, and people have the right to wonder, or ask the question, why did that happen? Why did you take away a certain thing from certain people, or what have you? They have the right to ask that question, just like you have the right to say maybe things got altered or got changed for whatever reason. But
I'll tell
I
you
think
what
it was.
happened. They gave LA Knight 8 minutes of promo time. That's the fuck happened.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. The promos ass, and like I said, I didn't even go back and watch it. I didn't go back and watch it or anything, so I can't sit here and tell you uh, that it was a good, bad, or even worse promo, whatever the case may be. But if you're saying it's bad, then yeah, they could have given the women some of that time or what have you. But hopefully,
It was
I just
nuts, bro.
hope.
It was straight just getting taglines off. And then he the meat of it, or the hit, the whatever, the spice of it was supposed to be him saying whatever that shit about Roman. But and I'm fully aware that makes me sound like a complete Roman Homer, like Roman Glazer, whatever. But you can't tell me that you're a man that to say that you were on Roman Reigns' level at any point in his career when you walked in, when it took you so long to even get to this point. My man been on the Shield. My man been in the ring with Vince McMahon. My man been in main events with Triple H, Undertaker. Like, come on, bro. This man is sold. He's sold as a main event name. He's sold out fucking WrestleManias. That is just I don't like shit like that. Like you could take a shot, but take a shot at something true, bro. Say that you the dude that should have been picked instead of Roman Reigns or some shit like that. But then maybe that would have made something more interesting to me. But you can't say no shit like that. You can't say no shit like that.
You know what? I'm gonna go back and watch it so I can hear exactly what he said, and then on next week's pod, I'll give you my critique about that. So,
Yeah,
um,
people, that was such a great. He had to put the palm of his hands. Yeah, because he did his taglines.
oh man, you know what? Overall, Raw was solid. Raw was a good show. Raw was a good show.
That was great. Good show. Good
Good
show. You know
show.
what I want to talk about now, though?
What's that?
I know you've seen that Doomsday fucking trailer. I know you've
Yeah.
seen it.
Okay. I'm glad you said that because there were people on the timeline who they weren't moved by it. They were not moved by the trailer.
Straight haters. Straight haters.
They
I
were
don't know
not.
how you're not moved by
And
that.
and and and
Boy, it was
and
full
and,
power
and,
Thor. He stopped it with 2 fingers, dog. Goku
hey,
style. What you
hey,
talking about, bro?
fair. They have been tearing. They have been tearing Thor ass off. They've been tearing him up on the timeline within the last 2 days. I mean, they've been tearing Thor up
I
because
seen the jokes.
Oh, dog, I've
I
been
seen the joke. You seen
tears.
the Thunderbolt memes? I'm gonna send one to you.
Yes.
They said the Thor looking at it when they asked for is the Thunderbolts come?
No. The funny one
Ooh,
the funny
ooh.
one is the one from Scary Movie 2 where the dude in the wheelchair, he was bouncing the basketball and dribbling the basketball, whatever, in the wheelchair, and they said that's Professor X when he's trying to distract Doctor Doom. No, the trailer is good. I'm excited. Here's why. Here's
Oh
one
man.
reason why I'm excited because I'm sick of seeing that AI slop that keeps coming on my timeline of people
Oh
making
yeah,
thinking that. Oh, I'm so sick of that shit.
it's
Oh,
so
I'm so sick
annoying.
of it.
Some of them are
But
good though. Some of them are
some
good.
are good.
Some of them are
But
good.
how do you feel about how do you feel about Robert Downey Jr. and his voice as Doctor Doom?
I know he said a lot of words, but I don't know. I got to get the context of that scene to kind of get what his accent is. I kind of like it. It did kind of it came out kind of Nightcrawler ish. You remember how Nightcrawler used to sound? And
Mm-hmm.
back in the like
Mm-hmm.
the old, well, I guess in the now in the '97 one too, because he sounds like that too. But yeah, like he kind of gave me that kind of vibe, but Eastern European that kind of fits, right? So I, I kind of want to hear him more, like a paragraph or something. I don't know. I need to hear more of it, but I like this so far. It's okay. Um, a lot of Easter eggs in there, like the hand, the rune. That's a Scarlet Witch rune. That's
Mm-hmm.
her exact shit. So obviously they're I like that they're gonna mix in that he's like both. He's a magic user and he uses technology with magic. That's what makes him dangerous. But I just I you know what I don't like, because I don't need build up for it, but the people who are like, you needed more build up for Doom, like you just shouldn't be throwing him out there. First of all, Doom ain't going nowhere. He ain't gonna die at that. I bet you money he ain't gonna die at the end of this movie. So
Mm,
he'll come back
no.
and he'll be in another goddamn, and he'll be in the Fantastic Four or whatever. Don't worry about it. They're gonna bring him back. But it's like, yeah, like I don't. I just want to see the movie already. That's
No,
where
no.
I'm at right now. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to see the movie already,
I'm
bro.
with you on that. No, I one of the things that to me the biggest one of the biggest things about this is the fact that they brought back Chris Evans, and I don't think this is the Captain America that everybody thinks that it is. I think this is the Captain America who turned heel and is going to be yelling "Hail Hydra." That's what I think.
See, I think you guys are on to something, but it won't be Hydra Cap. It won't be that. That is
Mhm.
Cap. That is Cap.
I,
They're purposely giving you the call to Mjolnir for a
mhm,
reason. You got to resist your urge to be the conspiracy theories. They're giving
mhm,
you that image for a reason. That is Cap. That is to say, trust me, I am Cap Thor. That is for Thor to trust Captain America or
mhm.
Steve Rogers, because he's not Captain America. Remember, uh, Falcon is. Remember that. But
Right, right.
I think Captain America is going to turn heel. You get what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
in the movie, he will side with Doom.
And keep in mind, people, it's about a 2 hour and 45 minute movie. They already said it's gonna be two
Exactly.
hours and 45 minutes. And Comic Con, I didn't realize San Diego Comic Con is this weekend. So there will be more news that will come out, I'm sure, about
Yeah, I
Avengers
can't wait to
Doomsday.
sit on YouTube all
And
day. I remember bro, when they used to drop shit back in the day, I used to sit on YouTube and look for people that had the balls to actually post the video real quick before I see them take it down. Yo, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
and then
Fuck that.
also too, I think Kevin Feige said that Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to lead, excuse me, right into Avengers Doomsday.
The post credit scene will
Yeah.
will and will be the intro to Doomsday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
well, that
also
makes
too,
sense.
Warner Brothers, please move up your date of Dune. Move it up because do not come out on the same day as Avengers
Bro,
Doomsday.
they broke Fandango when they dropped the
Yeah,
trailer.
exactly.
And I went on AMC and but bro, them shits is flying, dog. They're gonna either they added more theaters, but them shits is flying out of the theaters,
Yes.
bro.
So Dune,
Flying.
go up at least to the 4th, December 4th. Go on that day. That way you
You
got at
better
least
go
2
to
weeks.
nah, you gotta go to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well,
You
yeah, maybe
gotta go to
Thanksgiving, but at
Thanksgiving.
least you got to move it up
Bro,
because man, you are going to get your back broke. Like,
dog.
that's another thing. That's another thing. I think did it drop today? season 2 of Batman Cape Crusader on Prime. Was it today or next week?
Did it? I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't looking.
I gotta go.
I've been on
Let me just.
Superman, the new Superman cartoon recently, so
Oh
I
yeah,
really
yeah,
don't.
yeah. I gotta watch that too. So I'll probably watch that on my trip here in the next few
It's
days.
pretty good. It's
I'll
kind of an
probably watch it.
anime style Superman type of cartoon.
No, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, I like it.
I like it.
I didn't know it was
Um,
on. I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, yeah. No, I like. I watched the first. I was waiting for season 3 to come out. But yeah, no, I gotta watch that, and I got a bunch of shows I gotta catch up on. So I got Citadel. I got season 2 of Citadel. I gotta finish The Boys. I gotta watch Invincible. So yeah, I got a lot of shows I gotta watch, man. So I'm good. I'm good for the next
Yeah,
week and
man.
a half or
Next week
two.
is go home, so we
Yes,
picking
next
next
week
week.
is yes. We are picking next
They
week.
got to do something with
Um,
these PLEs, bro. They can't be. It's too cold. They got to eliminate some of these PLEs, bro. They don't need. They don't need this many PLEs. They don't need it.
well, talk to TKO about that.
Yeah, we talked to ESPN about that because they damn sure ain't gonna fucking give it up.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude tonight's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, make sure you follow us at WWTB 2024, Wrestle with the Bros on our YouTube channel. Hit that like, subscribe button, and that way you can know when we go live, ladies and gentlemen. For Smitty, James, who could not be here, but I'm sure he'll be here next week to give us a breakdown of his experience at Saturday night's main event, The Garden. For Fair, Smitty, James is not here. I'm Chris. Smitty, hit the exit button. We're out of here. Y'all have a good one.